Voice is the ability to engage in conversation and to make a difference or impact on decisions. The way one expresses these beliefs calls for urgency or importance. When you use your voice, powerful transformations are to come. The power of voice is significant because it establishes who you are, determines how you appeal to others, and helps emphasize your point. No matter the type of language one uses, being able to interact with your voice is what makes an individual robust. In 2019, everyone has a voice, values, and opinions to be shared, but not everyone conveys them. Many people do not express their voice because they are scared of being wrong or not heard. When an individual lacks to express their voice, they are sacrificing new ideas to be made and contribution to a conversation. There are many commonalities between successful individuals and those who can effectively use their voice. As more and more ways to communicate and use your voice are being established, our world is strengthened as we can connect to ourselves and others. The ability to use your voice establishes who you are. The instant we begin to speak, we are judged. According to Effany, as words are spoken, assumptions are being made about who we are, ranging from our vocabulary defining our intelligence to our tone presuming our confidence. Our voice conveys our mood and our feelings at the time. When used effectively, our voice works in favor to enhance our personal and professional relationships. In the workforce, this is heavily supported. In order to work well with others, there has to be some kind of communication, otherwise, problems will arise. It is your voice in that communication that manages stable relationships. Essentially, the words you exercise and the way you utilize your voice creates your reputation on who you are. The way one expertly employs their voice can be revolutionary. If one does not use their voice, so much unused potential for creativity and innovation would be lost. Also, if an individual does not speak up, errors or harmful effects can take place. In the book Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, this is outlined when he explains the ethnic theory of plane crashes. He essentially states that plane crashes happen due to miscommunication. He underlines the importance of mitigated speech where an individual lacks to stress the seriousness of something. When you find it difficult to speak up or hear others, use the power of your voice to help others be heard. In modern day, the general public is constantly trying to find a way to make their voice more appealing. The way one constructively uses their voice greatly changes how they appeal to others. If one can appeal to another successfully, they indeed have a glorious strength as listeners are more interactive. This is argued in schooling systems today. Many kids complain about their classes because of how their teacher appeals and teaches the material. If a teacher can favorably captivate their kids, they are more likely to be interested in the material at hand and become successful. Your voice has the power to completely change what others think of you. This is reinforced with Britain's Got Talent contestant and winner Susan Boyle, where she stunned everyone with her voice that became an iconic brand many became to love. Even though speaking and singing are very different, your voice remains a crucial part of effective speaking and can have notable impacts on how others view you. The dream in time gone by. It is ideal to learn how to dispatch your voice effectively because it is like what Friedrich Nietzsche declared. We often refuse to accept an idea merely because of the tone in which it has been expressed is unsympathetic to us. The power of voice further helps accentuate your meaning. When an individual has an idea, their words and voice give the value and meaning of their notions. Just like Maya Angelou said, words mean more than what is set down on paper. It takes a human voice to infuse them with a deeper meaning. Unfortunately, again in modern day, a lot of this pure content with voice is lost. This is most commonly seen within technology and texting, as words are there but no voice to give them meaning. Oftentimes, the translation can be lost, like shown in this video clip.
Do you even want to work out?
Do you even want to hang out? Oh, that's considerate. Like I said, whatever.
Whatever, I don't care. Forget this guy. You
are so priceless. Aww. No, Caleb, you're the one who's
priceless? This boy right here.
As a society, new technology has disrupted proper ways of communicating. Voice must be restored to show how strong our species can be when communicating, as it can lessen problems that are caused by miscommunication. However, many people say actions speak louder than words. This idea is the power of silence. However, your voice can give direct meaning to your actions, making it a much stronger mechanism of communication. Everyone in the world can have the same actions, but it is your voice and ideas that are unlike no other to make you robust. Even though a silent majority is afraid to use their voice, if everyone would be accepting, it would be much easier to speak up. Some major consequences of not using your voice to speak up in everyday life can be described in this TED Talk by Nadine Beinfeld.
Lives, for instance, in healthcare, where nurses don't challenge doctors concerning issues that could affect patient safety. We can see it in organizations where team members don't bring in their good ideas in meetings or don't challenge bad decisions. Or in social situations where people do not stand up or speak up against injustice.
Each voice projects the personality of the speaker. These voices are unique, revealing, and signifies your capability to drive change. Yet the general public remains to undervalue the importance of voice. As voice equals strength, everyone should know how to manage their voice to become a stronger communicator. Voice not only establishes your identity, sensibility, or your purpose, it is the instrument that makes you able to interact with others. The power of voice is unlike no other type of communication. It is the tool that brings your thoughts, ideas, and emotion into the world.